Hey guys, how's it going? It's Python. Welcome back to another winhero video. Today we're gonna go over the Ravens SUGISHITA that was announced a couple of days ago, yesterday I believe, or a day before, I don't remember. I believe it was Tuesday, yeah, so it was a couple of days ago now. Nevertheless, his skills are now out. We can take a look at that, and also his typing is out, and thankfully, my prediction was correct this time, and he is a red tank. So yeah, it made sense that they would not do two red attackers back to back. Well, not back to back, but out of all the Ravens, we already have Red Sua, who's an attacker, so it would make more sense for him to be a tank. So he is a tank, and he's, in my opinion, the best red tank in the game. I know red tanks are not great, right? We had Red Umemiya, who is really good. He had two passive skills. Well, SUGISHITA also has two passive skills, and I think if his skills work like how I believe they work, which maybe I'm just misinterpreting them, but I believe one of his passives might be the best passive for any tank ever, like in the game. So he could even be the best tank in the game. I don't know. Well, I think the best tank, like, I think Hiragi, Green Hiragi is a very good tank. I think he's the best standard tank, like, by far. But, well, we're gonna go over it. Let's just go over his skills first, and then I'm gonna talk about it, because he helps his team a lot, right? He helps his team a lot. He doesn't just tank himself. Like, maybe on an individual level, he's not the best. Well, he still is really good. But, like, as far as helping the team goes, he is, like, for me, the best. So we're gonna go over this. First of all is the ult, which increases damage dealt by all red allies by 15% for 20 seconds and inflicts 600 damage to an opponent and stuns the opponent for 5 seconds. This is, I believe, the first tank ult that doesn't buff you defensively, doesn't give you a shield, doesn't increase your, like, recovery amount or give you continuous recovery or recover your health. Like, it doesn't do anything defensively. It just stuns the opponent and increases the attack. Now, I was a bit underwhelmed, right, when I first looked at it, but the other skills make up for it. The other skills make up for there not being a massive, like, healing or shield or whatever. So the stun is fantastic. I really love having a stun. Having it on an ult so you can do it whenever you feel like it is fantastic. The buff, the damage increase is awesome as well, and it's right after your ult. So after you ult, right, with your tanks, which are the first characters to get their ult usually, unless you were talking about Endo, they're usually the first to get their ult. So you can ult with them, give the buff to your team, and then ult with your attackers during the 20-second buff to get the extra damage, which is really nice. I like a buff and an ult a lot, an attack buff, I should say. So that is the ult for SUGISHITA, and of course, as I said, the stun as well. Like, having those two things, like, like having control over them is great. Next up is skill number 1, which increases your defense by 30% for 20 seconds. Fantastic. If it was 30 seconds, it'd be a bit better, but obviously, 30% is massive. 20 seconds is not that long, but it's okay. It's okay. It's really good, really standard, really simple, fantastic skill. And moving on to the skill number 2, which is a debuff skill, and it deals 300 damage to an enemy and reduces damage dealt to all green enemies by 15% for 15 seconds. Fantastic. So good, right? Like, I'm assuming red is red has an advantage over green, right? That's the whole point. So because I can't remember, that's why I'm saying I'm assuming, but yeah, that's probably the correct assumption. So the enemies are gonna be green. You're gonna yeah, this is so good. Debuffs everybody for 15 seconds, so whatever skill he's using, either skill 1 or skill 2, is so good, so it doesn't actually matter. It's not like he's doing something good one turn and then you have to wait for skill 2 to go away, like for him to do skill 2, which just does like 300 damage, like in a lot of characters, but this time he debuffs everybody. So good. Next up, moving on to the passives. The first passive, which is not the broken one in my opinion, is still extremely good. Reduces damage taken by 25. Well, it's not broken, but it's the bread and butter of tanks, right? You want this. You want a continuous damage reduction. You want a damage reduction permanently on your passives. 25% is good, more than enough. 30 would have been better, but again, doesn't matter. 25 is good. As long as it's above 20%, I think it's very good. And I said it's actually the lesser of the passives. Well, probably not, but I don't know. Was I at level 1? Was I showing it at level 1? Yeah, it's 25% at level 1, by the way. Okay, here we go. The second passive. Now, every 25 seconds after the start of the wave, you give yourself a shield equal to 100% of your remaining HP for 20 seconds. So, if I'm understanding this correctly, after the first 25 seconds, you give yourself a shield for 20 seconds, then 5 seconds pass, that's 25 after you've given yourself the first shield, you give yourself another shield. Because it says every 25 seconds after the start of the wave, you give yourself a shield, and the shield lasts for 20 seconds. So you're essentially, after the first 25 seconds of the game, you're gonna just spend like 5 seconds without a shield. This is crazy. Of course, the shield might be broken, but so good. Shields are fantastic. I'm a big fan of shields. So good. So good. And by the way, if you're wondering about the first 25 seconds, you're like, okay, it's good, but it takes 25 seconds to activate the first time around, which isn't even that long, to be honest. However, if you were wondering about that, it doesn't even matter if you get the scene card. So let's take a look at the scene card at level 5. The scene card at level 5 says, at the start of the wave, grant yourself and all red attribute allies, including yourself, a shield equal to 200% of your defense for 25 seconds. Not just himself, everybody. He essentially spends the entire fight with a shield on him. I don't know what to tell you. I've never seen a tank like this. We've never had a tank like this. A shield on a passive is crazy, and it's not once. It's every 25 seconds, except for the first 25 seconds. But if you get the scene card, you can have it for the first 25 seconds. But not just you, everybody in your team. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. He seems like the best tank in the game. Yes, there might be better individual tanks that buff themselves more, but the fact that he, on the scene card, he gives it a shield to everybody. On the ult, he buffs everybody as a tank. And on the second skill, he reduces damage of all green enemies. Is crazy. Plus the classic, he's got the skill 1 and the first passive, which are just straight up defense boosts, which is always more than welcome. He doesn't heal himself in any way, which can be a bit, you know, if he did heal himself as well, it would have been crazy. It would have been broken. Of course, the shield on the second passive is 100% of your remaining HP, so if you are low, you're gonna struggle. But a lot of red supports heal a lot, especially Red Nire. Red Nire, both of them, they don't really buff that much, but they heal a lot, especially the SS rank one. He just heals constantly, so this would be so good with him, but with anybody really. Like, for me, he is, I mean, Ravens never disappoint, but he might actually be the best Ravens. Like, I genuinely think he might be. Yeah, I'm really excited about him. I don't know if I'm gonna pull, like, this is the issue, right? Because it's like, he's so good. He's better than Red Umemiya. I genuinely feel for you. If you've actually pulled for Red Umemiya, it's such a waste now that he's here. And the rates are gonna be higher as well, like they always are, on the Ravens banners at a 4.5. So, for me, if you don't have a red tank, for sure, he is the best. Well, I don't know how you do not have a red tank, because there's two that's like S rank and A rank, so yeah, probably do have two red tanks, so he's not a must-have to complete your team, your red team, but for me, he's as good as he gets. For me, he's the best tank in the game. Unless I'm misreading the second passive, I don't know. Unless it takes like 45, like, because it says every 25 after the start of the wave, and then the shield lasts for 20, so maybe it's like after the shield goes away, then the timing starts. It doesn't word it like that, so I'm assuming it doesn't work like that. I'm assuming it's only 5 seconds after the shield is gone. So yeah, for me this is crazy good, and if you pair him up with a good support that can heal a lot, so good, so good. So thank you guys for watching, and again, look, tanks are not the most important part. The most important part are attackers. You want to finish your opponent off. That's the most important thing when playing, especially not PvP, right? Especially when you're doing the story modes and stuff. You obviously you want to prioritize your attackers because you want to end the fight within the period of time to get the 3 stars, right? That's the most important thing. But yeah, tanks are extremely important, and he's as good as he's gonna get. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you do pull for him, good luck. I do not know yet. I don't know, because he's so good. I might do a couple of pulls. I was trying to save for blue luck, but this is so good. I'm so excited about him. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.